I got Mania tomorrow night.
All right, good evening, everybody. It is Friday night here at the BTA Network, and since it is Friday night, that means it's game night, and once again, it's time for trivia. Points don't matter, we don't care, it's all about having fun, and if you have that thirst for knowledge, remember to drink an encyclopedia. Kidding. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddbog Stream. I'm currently joined online by 5 of my crazy cohorts. First, to my right is our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Who's had a hell of a fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're gonna have a better start of the weekend. You're with your buddies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. To my left, we have our tiny sus Janet. Oh, Janet.
Hello. How is everybody?
Good. Below left is our resident Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, how's it going? Happy Friday.
All right. Below, let me make sure. There we go. Below right is our man from the Bronx, Sajo. Hello, Sajo.
Hello, what's up, everybody? Don't mind the TV background because watching SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
Because it is WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm. And Yeah, and finally below me is our newest member, Chloe Tail. Hello, Chloe.
Hey. You
Chloe
don't,
is the
you don't
one
really
that
know me, but I'm kind of the person who worked on music for you guys in the background.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
to
Oh,
introduce.
I was just about to say that. Get out of my head. You don't belong there.
Get
No,
out of
sir.
my head. No, kidding.
You did
we
some
I
good
am gonna
appreciate-
background
warn you,
music
I-
too,
I
Chloe.
probably won't be that talkative.
Oh, that's
Well,
fine.
you can always answer questions if you know them. I've
Yeah.
got a few up on my board, so I'll start things off if you're all right with that.
Sure, absolutely.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna start with
I got one after Frodo.
I've got about 1,000 here, so go ahead.
Okay. It's one that I decided to ask after watching some interesting videos on YouTube. What do you call the thing that an shark's egg is? What do you call what? Back up. Let's try it again. What is another name for a shark's egg? It's 2 words.
Oh.
Mermaid's
Remember I told you
Purse.
that? Yes. That's right. That's right. It was a mermaid's purse. The video I watched yesterday, these guys got a mermaid's purse, and the shark in it was alive and it was ready to hatch. It just needed a little help to hatch.
Oh.
And when it hatched, it had a yolk sac on it, almost the size of a ping pong ball, enough for 2 weeks worth of food supply. Okay, next question.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I've got a bunch of questions from different varieties of things. The first one's going to be general knowledge. I'm going to tell you when the category changes,
Okay.
but we will not have points as always, although I might tally up who I hear first so that we know. And the first question that I'm going to do, who wrote the famous novel To Kill a Mockingbird?
Harper Lee.
Yep, Shirley nailed it right on the head.
Yeah, mainly because she was from Wilcox County, Alabama. And
then-
she's posthumously getting a second novel coming.
All
So
right.
what is the highest mountain in Africa?
I know what it is, but I want to give someone else a chance.
Kilimanjaro.
There it is.
Got it.
That's the only one I know in Africa, thank you.
Which
Ouch.
planet in our solar system has the longest day?
Pattern? I don't know.
Nope.
Jupiter.
Nope. Jupiter's day is only 11.9 hours.
Mars.
Neptune?
Pluto.
I'll give you a hint. It's inside the asteroid belt.
Saturn,
Mars.
Venus?
Yep.
Oh.
Venus's day is about the same amount of time as it takes to go around it in orbit. So therefore, it's got the long, because it's just a bit shorter than ours. I think it's like 290 days or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's about right. So you're talking about one side of that planet basically being boiled for 290 days every year. So, that's way too easy. That's out of date.
Ear.
What is the name of the famous island prison off the coast of San Fran?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
Mike got it.
Yep. The Birdman of Alcatraz, or as Wayne Brady did on Who's Line, Birdman.
Here's the funny thing. About 2 out of 3 of the questions you've asked, I knew the answer to, but they didn't come to my head.
All right.
That's okay. That's okay.
Don't worry, it
That's
got
also-
lost in translation between your head and your mouth, right, Chloe?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote the famous novel Pride and Prejudice?
Jane Austen.
Yep. And how do you spell that?
Austen is Austen.
Not I-N, like Steve.
Right.
What is the name of the famous waterfall located on the border of Brazil and Argentina?
Victoria?
Is it Angel
Victoria?
Falls?
Nope, it's not Angel Falls.
Okay.
Is it Victoria Falls?
Nope.
Victoria Falls, I think, is in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know of any waterfall in South America
Not
besides
Victoria
Angel Falls.
Not Angel Falls. Hint?
The hint I'll give you, it's very close in name to a popular pet lizard.
A popular pet?
Pet lizard. Gecko Falls?
Iguana
No.
Falls?
Aquana?
It's close to iguana, yes. But it's not. It's close. Iguazu. Iguazu.
Iguazu Falls. Okay.
Iguazu. Well, that's something I would
Okay.
never know.
Nope.
Mike, I'm going to see if you know this one.
Okay.
What is the smallest country in the world?
Yeah. Japan?
Nope.
Damn it.
There's one way smaller.
Can I say what it is?
Go ahead.
Like this
Vatican City.
City.
Vatican City has an area of just 0.16 miles.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
I think
okay.
Carmen San Diego for that one.
Where in the world was Carmen San Diego?
Okay. Who wrote the famous novel The Catcher in the Rye? And before you guys answer, I'm going to say one thing. Couch fucker doesn't have anything to do with it.
What?
Okay.
What
I
the
know
hell
who it
a
is,
couch
but-
fucker?
I know who it is, but I'll wait for someone else. If anyone else knows,
I want to
No
say Edgar
idea.
Allan Poe, but I know that'd be wrong.
Go ahead, Shirley.
J.D. Salinger.
And this is why I said couch fucker has nothing to do with it.
J.D.
JD.
Run it by me again.
JD
Sa-
Vance.
Yeah.
JD Vance talked about once having sex in one of his books with a couch.
Instead of on a couch? Okay, that's
No.
just weird.
What the hell?
I warned you, Chloe.
Things can get
We're a
weird
little bit-
around here in a hurry.
Well,
now, listen. I don't know if you guys heard.
that.
I know you guys heard me last night at the end of my dueling stream, but Wink Martindale, the longtime game show host, he passed away this week. So
Here, we're switching over to mathematics.
Oh my!
And
You get
I'm
at it,
out.
Sherman. You're better at math than I am.
no, actually, the questions I'm going to answer are not going to be the hardest ones, but I will say the first one, I want 4 places.
ooh, okay.
What is the value of pi to 4 decimal places?
Oh.
3.1417.
No.
3.147741.
Nope. You
How
got
about
the
you,
first
Chloe?
2 right.
No, it's
Yeah.
3.14.
You got to wait till next year for Pi Day too.
Okay, the answer to this question, and I actually remember all these numbers in the sequence, and that's the problem with me. This brain is claptrap. 3.1415926539
Wow.
So the answer is 3.1415.
Ah.
This is unrelated.
You,
But really like that flag in the background, Frodo. If that's what that is.
Yeah, it is. It's a. You know what that flag represents?
Pride.
LGBTQIA ally. I'm a straight ally of everyone who is flies the LGBT flag.
Including your girl here.
All right, here's an
Okay.
interesting one that gets into some trigonometry, but
Ooh.
might be an
Sorry.
interesting point. What
Sorry,
is the
Shirley.
sum of the angles in a triangle always equal to?
90.
No.
Oh. 180?
There it is. 180 degrees. Every triangle you ever make, I don't care what triangle you make, isosceles, equilateral, right? It doesn't matter. Every single one of them is going to have a total combined angle of 180.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike?
So each side of a triangle is 60 degrees.
If an equilateral
can be
triangle, yes.
In an equilateral triangle, yes. But in many other forms of triangles, including the right triangle, the right angle being 90 means that the other two angles have to be some combination that equals up to 90, whether it be 45 and 45,
30,
60
60.
and 30.
How about an isosceles triangle?
Isosceles.
Isosceles, you got it.
Yeah.
Isosceles triangles can have any angles on their points, but they still have to match 180 always. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What is the name of the famous equation that relates energy and mass? And I do not want the equation itself yet.
Good luck, Mike.
Math is my worst subject, dude.
Same here.
This is science, actually. And the full name of E equals mc squared, which is the what we're talking about here. Energy is closely related to mass times the speed of light squared. Okay? Is called Einstein's mass energy equivalence equation.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was usually called the theory of relativity.
I never would have got
It's part of the theory of relativity.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What, and this is going to get real hard. This one's going to be a little bit hard, but I just want 2 words. What is the name of the famous theorem that states that in a right triangle, the sum of the hypotenuse, or the side that is opposite the right angle in this triangle, is always equal to the sum of the squares of the other 2?
Pythagorean theorem?
Yep.
Bingo.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Go.
It's still one of my favorite things ever in math.
Yep. It really is. It's really interesting how much it can actually be used. It can be used in a lot of different things, even without including triangles into it. It could be used for telling if a door is level, can tell if opening is, it can do so much just because of how the theorem works.
And here's a relatable trivia question to that. Which character said that in The Wizard of Oz?
Scarecrow when he got his brain.
Yep.
Yep. All right, here's one. What is the name of the famous sequence of numbers where each term is the sum of the two preceding terms?
Fibonacci?
There it is. Fibonacci sequence.
That sounds like a Japanese dish.
Or maybe Italian.
That's true.
pasta
Fibonacci
dish.
is more Italian, so I'd like the Fibonacci if you don't mind.
Oh, speaking of Asian food, I was watching this thing on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
This guy was traveling in Japan, and I finally got to see what pho looked like.
Oh.
He ordered
What?
pho at an outdoor restaurant. Dang, Chloe, don't make me sporful when I have water in my mouth.
Do it. She needs to sporful. Anyway, what is the name of the famous paradox in probability theory that states that a group of people in a room
Excuse me.
will likely share a birthday?
My brain has officially shut down. Thanks.
Opposites attract theory?
Nope.
I think that's Paula Abdul's theory. No.
The answer is the birthday problem.
Oh.
The birthday what?
The birthday
You know,
problem.
His mind's coming up.
Mine's not till October.
Yeah,
On the
mine's not for a
28th.
while.
Okay. What is the name of the
Like cover
famous mathematical concept that deals with the study of limits and infinitesimals?
Oh, God, it's been so many years.
I told you math wasn't my strong point, Frodo.
Math is
I
one of
know.
my strong points, but this is so long I cannot remember what it is.
Calculus.
I took AP Calculus in high school.
All right. This one Mike might actually be able to answer.
Alright.
What is the name of the famous mathematical principle that states that the simplest explanation is usually the best explanation?
Once again, too many years have gone by.
Nani?
Nani?
It's called Occam's razor.
Yeah,
Oh.
I never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah, I never heard of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but my area of expertise is usually like music, gaming.
I know.
Anime. You know.
I'm looking here for another one.
Okay.
Ooh. What is the name of the famous mathematical formula that describes the relationship between a circle's radius, diameter, and circumference?
Pi r squared?
Kind of.
I
You're
are
kind-
very confused.
It's called the circumference formula.
Oh.
And in this example, it's either c equals 2 times pi times the radius,
Uh-huh.
or c equals pi times the diameter.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a circle with a diameter of 5 inches,
Who's
You
your
can
friend,
use-
Chloe?
you can use either method to
Do
figure
what,
it out.
Jen?
So if we have a 5-inch circle, you've got a 2.5-inch radius.
And a 5-inch diameter. Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Jen?
So yeah,
Chloe, leave that. I like it.
that works.
All I can say is one thing. What the shell? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I thought it was what the floof.
What is the name of the famous mathematical puzzle that involves placing 8 queens on a chessboard in such a way that no 2 queens threaten each other?
I have no clue.
I played
Seriously.
chess. I should know this.
The answer's literally in the question.
The 8 Queens theory?
Wonderful.
8 Queens puzzle.
Oh.
The 8 Queens puzzle?
Yep.
Puzzle of the 8 Queens?
All right, this one might be interesting to you, Shirley.
Okay.
What is the name of the famous mathematical paradox that involves a person who travels back in time, kills their own grandfather before they have children?
The butterfly effect?
The grandfather paradox.
Oh. Sounds like when Samurai Jack finished off a coup, and as a result, the woman he was trying to marry, she never existed.
Yep.
Wasn't that Aku's daughter?
Yeah.
What is the name of the famous mathematical principle that states that the order in which factors are multiplied does not affect the result?
Prime number? No.
Like I said, math ain't my strong point.
Math's one of my strongest points, but I'm lost here.
Commutative property of multiplication.
Ah.
It's also the same thing in addition. The commutative property of addition is the same exact thing. Oh, this one should be easy. What's the name of the famous mathematical puzzle that involves arranging a set of numbers on a grid so that no two numbers that are next to each other are consecutive?
Sudoku.
There it is.
And I never could get the hang of that goddamn game either.
Me neither.
All right. We're switching to history. This might be a little easier for some of you.
The closest thing I've played to Sudoku is Pokidoku.
What is the name of the conflict between North and South Korea that took place between 1950 to 53?
The Korean War?
The 100 Days War?
No, Korean War. And what TV show? What
That was
movie?
a shot in the
What
dark.
movie and TV show basically took place during the Korean War?
MASH.
Yep.
Except in the original movies, Hawkeye and his friends decided they'd bug Hot Lips by exposing her nude body when she's in the shower. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Who was the first person to circumnavigate the world?
Limburg?
Nope.
Amelia Earhart?
Nope.
Crap. Not a clue.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I was
didn't
thinking of
say in an
airplane.
I was thinking the same thing. That's why I said Limburg. No.
Duh.
Okay. What is the name of the political movement in Germany that gave rise to Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party?
Reich?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
National Socialism.
Oh.
Oh. I also found a place that Germany created for all the people that, it had a swimming pool, living quarters, but it had to be abandoned during the war. It had a swimming pool. It had all kinds of pleasure.
All right. What was the name of the series of wars between England and France that took place between 1337 and 1453?
War of the Roses?
Nope.
Not the Crusades. That's the 1200s. Let's see.
The answer is in the question of this one. Took place from 1337 to 1453.
The English-French War?
The Crusades?
No, the Crusades were the 1200s.
The 100 Years' War.
Oh, yeah.
Thought
Duh.
I said that.
Who did?
Janet. Oh, Janet, I think she did say that.
I thought you said the War of the Roses.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, okay.
But I think I said the 100-Year War before, but that's okay. Let somebody else
Sorry.
have it. Next.
Ah. All right. Who was the leader of the civil rights movement in the United States during the 50s and 60s?
Dr. Martin Luther King
King
Jr.
Yep.
Jr.
Hate to cut this short, but I have to go.
Okay.
All right.
All
Don't
right.
cause too much
Infinity
trouble,
and
Chloe.
beyond
Hey,
the airwaves.
Chloe, have you ever played Among Us?
Yeah, I play with you sometimes, quite often, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, come back tomorrow. We're
Okay,
playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd love
we
to.
hope.
All right.
Sorry.
Just
Okay,
let
take care, Chloe.
just let me know, and I'll be there.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, see ya. To infinity and beyond the airwaves.
See you, Chloe.
All
All
right.
right.
Who was the first emperor of Rome?
Nero?
Nope.
Julius Caesar?
No, but you're getting closer.
Ooh.
Oh, Canicula?
Julius
No,
Augustus?
probably.
You just about got it, but you crossed.
Augustus
You
Caesar.
crossed the. There it is.
Okay. Makes sense.
You
Thank you for helping me,
cr-
Shirley.
You're welcome.
you crossed the streams, Shirley.
Yeah. And now they had to name a salad after him. A Caesar
the-
salad.
Who was the leader of the Mongol Empire in the 13th century, aka the 1200s?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
You both got it. I'm looking for a really good one.
You know what, Shirley? I like these. They're a little bit more challenging than the ones you'll find in your trivia books.
Well, I'm sorry.
You do the best you can.
Who was the leader of the Cuban Revolution in the 1950s?
Fidel Castro.
Correct. Who was the leader of the United States during the Cold War?
Kennedy.
One of.
And I
JFK?
No, it wasn't
No, during
Kennedy.
the Cold War. I'm thinking the Cuban Missile Crisis.
and Craig is in the chat. Hey, Craig.
During the Cold
run that
War, who
question.
was one of the presidents?
Ronald Reagan?
He was the one that ended it.
Oh.
Nixon.
Nope.
Lyndon B. No, not Lyndon B. Johnson.
Not LBJ.
Come on. Come on, go through those presidents. I know you can get it.
Let's see, there's
Okay.
Hoover, Eisenhower.
Bingo.
Oh.
Eisenhower. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991?
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Yep.
I bet you Gorbachev wouldn't like it to know what's going on with Putin and company. That's all I'm going to say.
Who was the leader of the Confederate States of America during the Civil War?
Jefferson Davis.
Yes, it was. How about the leader of the U.S. during the Vietnam War?
Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon.
Yep. Johnson. It's the answer they were looking for. Okay. Geography time.
Woo! That's my strongest subject.
One of my worst.
I'm looking for something that I can get you. What is the name of the largest waterfall in the world by volume of water?
Niagara?
Nope.
I believe that's Angel Falls.
Nope.
No.
Victoria Falls.
I know.
Doesn't take that long.
Victoria.
That's it. She got it.
What was it?
Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, you're fine.
Nothing.
Nothing for me, but we ended on 7 or 8. So.
Cool. Hey guys, guess what? My
What?
wife's about to go past.
I'm all right.
Hold on a
I
minute.
doesn't-
Uh-oh. I think someone's mom decided to knock.
Oh, honey,
Oh,
Victoria, the gal that works for customer service, I told her what happened when she said everything was really I think she's right about that.
Anyway, I'm going to continue a little bit. What is the name of the country located in the Horn of Africa and known for its ancient civilization?
Egypt?
the heck?
Brazil,
Sudan,
no.
Siberia, Sudan, Nigeria,
Algeria? No, that's in Egypt.
Nigeria,
I don't know.
Sudan.
I'm just guessing.
Wait, what did you
run
say
the
there,
question by
Mike?
sure.
I didn't say anything.
Sound like you said the answer.
No.
Repeat the question so Shirley can get it.
Yeah. What's the question? Oh.
What is the name of the country located in the Horn of Africa and known for its ancient civilization?
Okay. Somalia? Okay, there's first name. Ty walks the walk. He said Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is the answer.
Oh,
And Ty walks the walk got it in the chat.
I know it's going to feel stupid once you said it.
I can't read the chat, so
Don't worry, I am.
Somewhat.
I got it.
Yep.
I'm reading it.
Okay, so. Okay, right here. What is the name of the mountain range that stretches from Canada to Mexico?
The Rocky Mountains.
Yep, the Rocky Mountains is the correct answer.
That was one of my
And if you want to get a good view of the Rocky Mountains, they have a. Never mind.
No, go ahead. Say what you want to, Janet.
They
It's
have
fine.
a train service
Oh,
that
okay.
goes through Canada all the way down.
Ooh, I'd love to take that.
Yeah. Jeb Brooks and his lady friend took it from, believe it or not, they took it from Miami. They took the train from Miami all the way up to Canada. From Miami.
It's doable, so.
Yeah.
All right.
It takes about 94 days to do it though.
What is the name of the largest city in Brazil?
Rio de Janeiro.
Wrong.
Sao Paulo.
Brasilia.
There it is,
Brasilia.
Shirley.
Sao
Sao
Paulo.
Paulo.
Hold on a second.
What
Again?
is she?
Well, it almost worked.
What is going on? What is the name of the largest city in India?
In India. New Delhi,
Nope, it's not Delhi or New Delhi.
Bangalore.
Nope.
I'm not sure. Mike?
Mumbai.
I have no idea. I stepped away for a moment. Ty walks the talk says Mumbai.
Yep, that's correct. Mumbai.
Good one,
Come
Ty.
on.
Good one.
Hurry the fuck up. I want to know what's
I
going
have the
on.
chat open too on my side so I can watch as well since Shirley stepped away.
All right. We're switching over, but I gotta wait for Shirley for a minute. Because she needs to hurry her butt up.
Well,
Her mom.
You know she's gonna come back fuming, so bear with her.
oh yeah, we know.
But while we're waiting, I got a little bit of a trivia question for you that isn't on this list of trivia that I have. At
Okay.
least I hope
Okay.
it's not. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like it is. Maybe a little later, but it's not right now. So what is the name of the object at the center of the Milky Way galaxy?
What is the name of the center of the Milky Way galaxy?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know it had a name.
Oh, it does. I'll give you a huge hint. In astronomical standpoint, it's called a supermassive black hole, SMBH.
There.
So it's a supermassive black hole in the center of our galaxy?
Yes, but it has a specific name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The answer is Sagittarius A star.
Pardon, so the Sagittarius, the Archer, is the center of our galaxy?
If you look towards Sagittarius, you're looking toward the center of our galaxy, yes.
All right.
And it has a mass of about 28 million times that of our sun. So imagine how much of a fucking gravity well that produces.
Well, it's like the cockroach traps. They go in, but they don't get out. They go in, but they don't come out.
Hey, Ty, you're right, it was a black hole, but it was a little bit more descriptive than a black hole. Like I said, it's the supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A asterisk.
I'm back. I apologize.
You're fine.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh, let's just say it had to do with Mom's pillow box being empty. It's like, could you wait until after? Sorry.
Well,
No,
you
you're
know
good.
I
what?
was in a mood.
He did real good up until now.
All
You
right,
know?
so we're switching over from geography to science and technology.
Okay, I might have a little bit better luck in that.
All right.
Excuse me.
What is the nearest star to Earth? And no, do not say Sol.
The sun.
Alpha Centauri.
Be more specific on that, Janet. You're
I only know it as
half
Alpha Centauri.
correct.
I only know it as Alpha Centauri.
I heard you. I'll accept that, but Alpha Centauri. I'm gonna let you know right now. Alpha Centauri is a 3-star system. There's Alpha Centauri Alpha, Alpha Centauri Beta, and Alpha Centauri Charlie. Alpha Centauri C has a special name called Proxima Centauri. It's the smallest of the stars in that system, and it is closest to Earth by about 0.1 light years.
Okay, well, I was a quarter right at any rate.
Well, no, you were half right because you said Centauri.
Shirley, are you
Okay.
all right down there?
Yeah, just my
Shirley.
head. Just my head.
I hear
Okay.
you. But just focus on what I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
What is the name for the study of the universe beyond Earth?
Astronomy.
Yep. Astronomy.
And you've
Yep.
got to admit, Nikki and Jeff are really good at that.
Okay, here's a relatable trivia question. Which two different ologies constantly get mixed up? One of them has to do with beauty school, and the other one has to do with the cosmos.
Cosmology and cosmetology.
Cosmetology.
Yep.
All right. What is the name for a substance that speeds up a chemical reaction?
Oh, it's not a booster. That's not it. Let's see.
No.
Acid, alkali.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
You have one. You have some in your car, Shirley.
Gasoline.
No. Spark plugs? No. I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
I have no idea either.
You have a catalytic converter in your car.
Uh-huh.
Catalyst.
Oh, duh.
Okay.
Because
before
the
you
catalytic...
Go ahead.
Huh?
Okay. Before you go on to the next question, Shirley, I'm gonna send you this in the Facebook chat. But this is a title of an anime. Read this out loud.
Okay.
It's not in the group chat.
Oh.
This is the title of an anime. New anime.
Okay. Oh my god! Okay, here it is. I hope I can read this straight. Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends and am out for revenge on my former party members and the world. Yes, that's the title.
That's the title.
Sounds like a very long sequel to "Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?"
Yeah, but this one's a hell of a lot longer. Oh my god.
What?
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god.
I had to share that. That was too good not to.
All right, next question, please.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
AU.
AU.
Yep.
I was gonna say AG.
Okay, here's a good one for you. When Barry Goldwater was running for president, what was his motto?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Diaz, God and Riches?
No, it was AUH2O. Goldwater.
AU. Oh, damn.
Hey, Mike. I'm
Yeah.
going to make this one super easy for you. And if you
Oh.
don't answer it, I'm going to be a little disappointed in you.
Oh no.
What is the name for the study of Earth's atmosphere?
Meteorology?
There you go.
Yeah.
Meteorology.
Yeah, I thought when I first heard about it, I thought meteorology was the study of meteors.
Who is credited with this discovery of the structure of DNA? You only need their last names.
Oh, I know you're
Can you
talking
run the
about
question by me
it.
again? There was a motorcycle down on Cotton Lane, and I didn't hear the question.
Who is credited with the discovery of the structure of DNA?
I know who
I
you're
have
talking
no idea.
about, but I can't think of it.
I'm
It's
going to
two
cheat a little.
people. Oh, come on, Jan. The answer is Watson and Crick.
Found from reference.com.
That's the stop.
Structure.
What and what?
Watson and Crick.
Okay.
What is the name for the process by which an unstable atomic nucleus loses energy by emitting radiation?
Fission?
Meltdown,
Nope, nope,
fission,
I just said that.
nope,
fusion,
nope,
fusion.
nope. The process you're looking for is something that Mike knows only too well as long as he lives close to Palo. Because it's radioactivity.
Oh.
Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, Watson was one of them. Good job, man. All right. What is the name for the process by which light is bent when it passes through a prism?
A rainbow?
That's what it produces.
Huh.
But what is the process called?
Oh.
Fracturing,
Nope.
reflection,
Refraction?
deflection.
Nope. There it is. Shirley got
Refraction.
it. Refraction. Because it fractions out light. Who is credited with the discovery of the X-ray?
Oh God, I can't remember.
Oh shit, no idea.
God.
Roentgen.
I would not
Wilhelm
remember that.
Conrad
Oh,
Roentgen.
now, and you want to know something? Roentgen is a unit of measurement, I'm not sure of what, in
Yep.
X-rays.
What is the name for the study of the properties and behavior of matter and energy? Study of the properties and behavior of matter and energy.
No idea.
Nope.
Shortly.
I don't have a clue. My brain's not working.
Physics.
I never took physics. And Ty walks the walk.
Literature.
Okay.
Literature questions.
All right.
In what city is Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet set?
Verona?
Yep.
What was that play we saw at Shakespeare's Gardens?
I don't think we saw a play.
No, we took the backstage tour.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
My thumb's swollen tonight.
Yeah, here's a good song. My Verona.
What is the
I
name
almost
of
did
the
it again, damn it.
What is the name of the magical creature in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit?
There's a bunch of magical creatures. There's the elf. There's
Alicorn.
Nope.
I
want the character's proper name.
It ain't Legolas.
Oh shit, I never did watch The Lord of the Rings.
There's Bilbo Baggins. But that's not him. Not Gandalf, no.
Oh, Shadowfax?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Let me know when you tap out.
Stumped. I'm stumped.
Well, you almost had it just with saying stumped. Because it's Smaug.
Oh!
Smaug the Dragon.
Voiced very well by Benedict Cumberbatch.
And not to mention, he crawled real good, too.
While he was doing the motion
did you
capture
see
work,
that
yes.
Green screen,
Yeah,
that green screen video on
Yeah, he
YouTube?
really got into it.
What
He
is
got
the
the
name
voice
of
down
the
to a T.
fictional African country in Chuana Ichiba's novel Things Fall Apart?
Whoa, it's definitely not Wakanda. Let's see. I have no idea, to be honest.
Nigeria.
Oh.
Damn it, you can't see it.
There we go. Who wrote the novel 100 Years of Solitude?
I've never
Hey,
even
look.
heard of that book. Yeah, it looks
No
nice, Janet.
idea.
I've never heard of that book.
Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Like I said, I've never heard of that book, so I don't even have a clue.
Who wrote the novel The Color Purple?
Alice Walker.
Bingo. What is the title of Ray Bradbury's novel about a future society in which books are banned?
Fahrenheit 451.
Yep, it's one of my favorite
Yep.
books of all time.
And
Janet.
yeah,
I'm just saying Janet got it.
I
the book burner wound up joining the rebels against the book burnings too.
know. Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the young orphan in Charles Dickens' novel?
Oliver.
Continue.
Oliver Twist.
There it is. Because if I would have said the last two words of the question, it would have given it right away.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of George Orwell's novel about a totalitarian society in which Big
1984.
Brother...
Yeah.
Yep. Damn, Jan.
Yeah, I remember reading that book.
Okay. What is the title of the novel by Margaret Atwood about a dystopian society?
A Handmaid's
in
Tale.
Yep. I couldn't even finish the question, guys.
Thank you, Hulu.
Frodo, when the show's over, I got a question to ask you. This is driving me knuckin' futz.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing to do with trivia.
Okay.
Who wrote the novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn? And I know it only asks for his pseudonym, but I kind of want his real name.
Samuel Clemens, a.k.a. Mark Twain.
Yeah.
That's right. Who wrote the novel Dracula?
Mary Shelley.
Nope.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Oh, Bram Stoker?
There it is. Who wrote the novel The Hound of the
Baskervilles. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yes, one of my favorite Sherlock Holmes stories, too.
Okay. Who wrote Les Miserables?
Victor Hugo.
Yep. All right, we're switching over to another subject right now, and I'm not doing language because that's fucking garbage. But let's do this one.
Okay.
Arts and culture.
What in culture?
Arts and culture.
Who composed the opera The Barber of Seville?
Bugs Bunny.
Knew that was coming.
Well, hey, Frodo set it up. I just had to launch it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but who originally wrote it? I had to do the smart ass one.
The Barber of Seville was written by Rossini.
Oh, yeah.
Who composed...
I had to do the Bugs Bunny reference, though.
Who composed the ballet Swan Lake?
Tchaikovsky?
Tchaikovsky.
Yep. That's what it is, just so people know.
And
composed the opera Carmen?
dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have
Vivendi. No, that's not it.
What did you say?
I said Vivendi.
No.
Vivaldi.
Not
Nope.
Vivaldi. No.
No, you're
Jorge
right.
Bizet.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Biz. Vivaldi wrote The Right to Spring. The
Yeah.
Right of Spring.
And the Four Seasons. No, not the
Who
group
painted
either.
Who painted The Birth of Venus?
Michelangelo.
Nope.
Da Vinci.
Nope.
Okay, what's another turtle's name? Raphael?
It's not one of the turtles. I'm going to tell you that.
Let's see.
Sorry.
I have no idea.
Getting a little bit punchy at the end of the night, thank you.
No clue.
Botticelli.
I would not
Sandro
remember.
Botticelli.
I would not have remembered. And guess what? It's 9:58.
I know. I'm going to finish a couple more here.
Okay.
Who composed the opera The Marriage of Figaro?
Oh,
Figaro. Another Bugs Bunny.
Elmer
one, but
Fudd.
No.
no, it's not Elmer Fudd.
I'll give you a hint. Youth.
Me.
Youth prodigy.
Mozart? Beethoven?
Wolfgang
Wolfgang
Amadeus
Amadeus Mozart.
Mozart.
Oh, so I had Mozart. Okay, cool.
Which famous artist created the sculpture David with his dick out?
That's Michelangelo.
Yes. Michael loves the statue David.
I do not.
You're.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Oh shit. Speak on mic time, I guess.
Which famous composer is known for his Moonlight Sonata and Für Elise?
Beethoven.
Ludwig van Beethoven is correct.
And of course, the one of the most famous things, the Fifth Symphony, baby.
Guess what?
This one,
Guess what?
this one, no one else is allowed to answer except for one person in the room. And I think we know exactly who it is. Miguel Rodriguez. Who is the lead singer of the rock band U2?
Bono.
Yep.
That's right, folks. We put Bono with Mozart and Beethoven. I'm kidding.
Pop culture, just for a couple shoot ones. Just
Okay.
for fun, okay?
Okay. Ouch.
Who played the lead role in the movie Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, did you ever see the clip from Forrest Gump where you got the words out of it? Run, Forrest, run!
Yep.
Okay. Another one just for one. And it's the same one. Who is the lead singer of the band Rolling Stones?
Oh,
Mick Jagger.
Yep. Okay. This one I want to see if... Mike, you are disallowed from answering this one. You
All
too, honey.
Depends on what the question is.
What is the name of the main character in the popular video game series The Legend of Zelda?
Link.
I didn't even get a chance to open my goddamn mouth.
I thank the cartoon for that one.
Hold on. There we go. Who played the character of Walter White in the TV series Breaking Bad?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, that's it.
That's correct.
I've
And
never
what
seen
else
it,
is
but I
he?
know of it.
What else is he known for?
He was in Malcolm. In the Middle. He was the dad in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Oh,
one.
and one more. I got one.
Okay.
Zordon from Power Rangers the movie.
Yep, the
that's-
2017 movie.
Yep, that's correct.
Right.
Hey, I got a question for everyone.
Okay.
What is the most hated fucking children's TV show in fucking history for anyone over the age of, say, 6?
Barney.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark,
No,
do do
it
do
was,
do do,
it was
baby
Shirley.
shark.
Yeah, it's Barney.
Really?
I thought
The
it would
actual-
be Baby Shark. Although the Baby
actual
Shark song did
question-
not bother me flying home from Atlanta.
Okay, go ahead.
The actual question was, what is the name of the popular children's TV show that features a group of colorful talking dinosaurs?
Yep. Barney.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
What rapper's real name, is Sean Corey Carter?
P. Diddy Combs.
Jay-Z.
Bingo.
Also,
Okay, what-
Brooklyn born.
What did I say that was wrong?
Sean, you said P. Diddy, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which singer's real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata?
Whoa.
Gwen Stefani?
Nope. Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata.
Lady Gaga?
Oh, Ty got it right.
Oh, it is Lady Gaga.
Yep,
Yep.
Ty
Ty
got
walks
it
the
right.
walk. Yep. Okay.
Let's see.
Mm.
Anything I can really mess with Mike on. Oh, there we go. Hey, Mike.
Okay.
Who is the lead singer of the band Coldplay?
You really got me on that one. I don't listen to Coldplay.
Shirley, Janet, do you know?
His first name is Chris,
Yes.
but I cannot remember his last name.
Chris Martin.
Martin. Okay, yeah.
Ah, what is the name of the first album released by Nirvana?
Oh.
And no, before you ask, it is not the one with the baby on the cover.
Oh. Well, that's not what I thought then. Never mind. I can't think of the name.
That was actually the name of that album.
Nirvana?
You said it wasn't what I thought it was. Never mind. That was the name
Never
of the
mi-
album
oh,
with the baby
yeah.
on the
Yeah, but that's not the first
Oh,
album.
okay. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, Ty walked
That's right.
said Bleached.
Bingo, close. Minus the ED, and you're right.
Oh,
It's
Bleach.
Bleach.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the fictional city in which the TV show The Office is set?
Wait a minute. Which version of The Office? UK or US?
U.S.
I thought it took place in Scranton,
I never
Pennsylvania.
did watch The Office.
That is true.
Yeah, I thought it took place in Scranton.
Yep. I'm not even going to ask that because I know it's going to be a frickin' pool of "Yeah," and everyone's gonna say it. Ah. Who won the Best Picture Oscar for the movie The Shape of Water?
Wait a minute. You just named the movie.
Yeah. Who won the Best Picture Oscar for that movie?
The Shape of Water. Because,
No.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the who won the Academy Award for.
yeah, but what category?
For,
There's best actor, actress, you know.
this is the Best Picture Oscar. Who was the director in that movie, I guess is what we
Guillermo
should
del
say.
Toro.
There we go.
Let me give one before we call it a night here.
Okay.
In 1989, what album won a Grammy Award for Best Hard Rock Metal Performance, Vocal, or Instrumental?
Wasn't that,
Wow.
I think that was, no, it wasn't Dire Straits, was it?
No.
Because if it was, it would have been Brothers in Arms. But
Nope.
no.
Metallica?
They were favored to win, but no, it wasn't Metallica. The album is called Crest of a Knave by Jethro Tull.
Oh.
And that was controversial because Jethro Tull, genre-wise, is not metal,
Mm.
but prog rock, progressive rock.
Hmm.
And Jethro Tull didn't even go to the award ceremony because they thought they weren't gonna win.
That makes sense.
But technically,
Not
it
Jack.
was.
See you in the morning.
But it was either gonna be in Justice for All by Metallica or Nothing Shocking by Jane's Addiction.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
But
All right, so let's end. I think we should end this.
Yeah, because
except
this.
for one thing.
What's that?
Except for one thing, I have to ask Janet specifically.
Janet. Hey, Frodo's
Yeah?
talking to you.
Yeah.
What is the primary ingredient in hummus?
And pumice, lava.
Hummus.
No, hummus.
Hummus. It's chickpeas.
Is there another
Chickpeas.
name for chickpeas?
Not that I know of. I
Garbanzo
always knew it
beans?
as chickpeas.
Garbanzo beans, black-eyed peas, and chickpeas. Yep.
Okay. Frodo, when show's over, can you stick around for a minute? Because I've been having a problem.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to cook my me and my wife's supper. So.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do what I normally do.
Make it quick, Frodo.
Okay. Next week, of course, we got Money Mayhem. Tuesday is Political Catch-Up with Frodo and myself, and then Friday we will be doing Rotten Apples.
Yay!
Also, happy Easter weekend to everybody.
Yep, that's right. Happy Easter weekend. Of course, happy 420 on Sunday. Happy WrestleMania weekend.
Yes.
And as I mentioned in the political catch-up episode this last week, pay attention on April 20th. It is the 3-month anniversary of Trump's inauguration. There could be some interesting shit going on.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Alright, so anyway, here's what I normally say on Fridays. Please remember, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, don't play any of your mobile games and drive, but do think and drive. And also, remember wear your seatbelt because it is required by law in all 50 states.
And also, don't smoke weed and drive.
Yep, that's true too.
I'm going to back out. I'll talk to you about that later, Jan, okay?
Can I call you sometime tomorrow?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright, so anywho, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the show to an end with the end, so hang on. All right, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Please stay safe, all right? And
Also,
we'll
happy
see.
Good Friday,
More like
everyone.
Happy Easter.
Well, that's true. Happy Easter as well. Well, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Happy Good Friday as well.
Mm-hmm.